Well, let's return to the AIPAC conference in Washington and speak with one of the rising stars in Prime Minister Netanyahu's Likud party, Parliament member Amir Ohana. Amir, the Trump White House does want to make some kind of deal with the Palestinians. Can your Likud party, under Prime Minister Netanyahu's leadership, make some kind of agreement with the Palestinians that would satisfy the White House?
Look, we can make many agreements about how we learn to live together rather than kill each other. But the idea that a so-called two-state solution will indeed be a solution is false. We didn't have peace before 1967. And actually, our so-called partners, the PLO, the Palestinian Liberation Organization, was founded back in 1964. Therefore, one has to ask themselves, what did they want to liberate Palestine from back in 1964? As you know, there was not a single Jewish settler or soldier on Judea, Samaria, and East Jerusalem. Or rather, should we say, what is Palestine for them? Is it really Amona and Ofra and Ma'ale Shomron? Or is it really Yafo and Akko and Haifa and Tzfat and everything that we consider as the state of Israel? Now, the answer to that you would find in every pro-Palestinian demonstration, both on U.S. campus, on European campus, and sometimes even on Israeli campus. The same old slogan will be heard. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Now, you know the map. Where does it put us? Taking swimming lessons, obviously.
Amir, the Trump administration has already taken a stand of not protesting against building by your government in areas such as East Jerusalem. But some members of your party want to push it further, want to build settlements beyond the so-called settlement blocks, for example. Are you, those members of your party, asking too much from the Trump administration? Why not be satisfied with what you're getting?
Well, first of all, we need to give answers to our citizens. Now, people live there. Can you tell them, don't bring children to the world, don't grow your families? Of course, we cannot do that, we won't do that. And we do consider Judea and Samaria, or what some people call West Bank, the West Bank, as the roots of our people. When I open the Bible, and I'm saying this as someone who is not a religious myself, but I do respect the history of my people. I do have tremendous respect for our traditions. When you open the Bible and you find that more than 80% of the locations stated as the land of Israel are in Judea and Samaria, you would have to ask yourself, how long can we survive without our roots? This is what concerns me. Not only that, of course, we have the security issues, because we have done it before. We took the Oslo agreements back in 1993. We gave them an autonomy, gave them guns, uniforms, saying, go ahead, rule yourselves. It exploded to our face, literally. And we did it again in 2005. We evacuated the Gaza Strip. Many politicians believe that Gaza would become the Singapore of the Middle East. They have a beautiful strip by the shore. They will build hotels. They will invest in education, in healthcare, in everything that a normal people that wants to live does. What did they do instead? They dug tunnels underneath our villages and got missiles that would go further and further to kill more and more Israelis. That was the second time. And now we are supposed to go to the third time. That won't happen. And people are living in Judea and Samaria. We need to give them answers. This is why we want to build. And we do believe that, and I believe that President Trump believes, that not only that the settlements are not the barrier on the way to peace, but indeed, we believe that the settlements are the only way one day, maybe in a generation, maybe in 2 generations, to have peace is by building and by being strong and flourishing, and not by evacuating and ruining and giving up.
Amir Ohana from the Likud party, thank you for joining us.